You're going to YouTube?
Yeah, it always live streams on YouTube. And here we are.
You're going to YouTube?
Yeah, it always live streams on YouTube. Gosh, the echo in the
Why the
room.
echo is so strong?
Strange, isn't it? Maybe it does that when it's using the MacBook microphone.
Here we
So
are.
I'll double check that. I'll close it down and I'll go into Zoom. I did set the microphone as that one. Video is good. Audio is, yeah, is the right one.
But the echoing.
I know. Maybe it's just because of the.
Is there anyone online? Can we ask them?
Okay. Yes. Hi guys. Uh, is our sound okay? We had a quick look at our live streaming on YouTube, and to us it sounded quite echoey. If someone can confirm, please, whether the quality of the sound is okay, will be appreciated.
No one wants to talk to us.
No, it's obviously something I said.
Obviously, it's echoing.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Thanks, Cindy.
Oh, that's good.
Cool, thank you. So it must have been the speaker from the video.
Probably.
Mm. Alrighty, so we are and close down the settings. I think the video looks okay. Video quality. I'll move this along a little bit and move that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Huh.
I thought I'm the only person who's hungry. I just heard your tummy
Oh,
sound.
really? Oh, I've eaten a lot. That's why I'm not hungry. I've eaten enough until Friday. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Vipassana meditation, and you'll be wondering what the differences are between Vipassana and Samatha meditation. We've got a little table that explains it. Make it easy for everyone.
Yeah, but for our audience, I'm not sure whether they joined us the previous two times where we
Oh,
talked about samasa meditation.
so you think we should talk?
We can, we can leave until it starts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've still
now
got
we can talk about rubbish.
rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to talk about? Have you got anything you'd like to?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we thought we'd start a little bit early because we sometimes have difficulties with technical issues. And there was a little bit of one with logging on to Zoom because once again the software had updated itself. It's got a mind of its own. But we got past that little hurdle, and now we're.
Well, we should ask our audience what they want to hear.
Oh,
They would ask us some spooky questions,
yeah, speaking. Yeah,
technical questions,
yeah, yeah. Do any of you have questions on
which is not technical.
not non-technical questions to do with meditation or just general feedback on how the meditation's been going with you?
Yeah. How long have you been doing meditation?
As in how long you sit down and cross your legs and
No,
meditate?
no.
Oh, okay. How
I mean,
many?
since when? Yeah, how many years?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So, it'll be nice to know how you are all coming along with your.
When did you start?
Oh, um, with Yole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's when you started. So when was that?
Well, that was before we had Valley.
Really?
Yeah, and Valley's yeah, he came to us because when he was doing meditation, and
That's right.
there was one
Valley's
voice
oldest
telling
girl.
him that if we want to have a child, we need to do meditations.
Oh.
So he flew to us, stayed with us for about half a month, teaching us to do meditation every day.
Yeah.
It was transcendental meditation.
Yes, different again to what that we're now doing. He'd be pleased to know, wouldn't he?
I started before that. I actually started the samsa and vipassana meditation before I
Yeah.
learned transcendental meditation.
Most things like that you start before me and I just tag along.
Well, because I don't do very well, so I have to be the one who starts early.
Ah. Then I start late and try and tell you what to do
Yeah.
and totally confuse everybody. Yeah. Okay, we've got 6 minutes to go. Really? This is Lorraine's first meditation.
Wow.
Wow.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on you.
Wow, that's good.
And thanks coming to the front of the class and telling everybody this as well. It takes some courage. To
Well,
be
if that's your first meditation, probably you should just to try to do samsa. Just try to focus on one object, right? And
well,
try to
yes,
concentration.
I'd say that will be a starting
Mm.
block. Um, Samatha is when you do the normal meditation thing, sit down cross-legged and put your arms like this if you can, and put them down on your lap, and you
Sit
lie
straight,
straight.
but not too stressed.
You're looking tall again. Not too.
Just relax.
Yeah, just try and empty your mind of thoughts and just relax.
Focus on your breathing, and you count 1, 2. And when you notice that you are thinking about something, you go back to 1 again. See how far you can go.
Did you know that meditation is only one letter different from medication?
Ah, that's right.
I was just looking now. I thought, well, hang on a moment.
Well, which is
And it is a form of medication, but in a medication. Yeah. Wow. Something so obvious, and I've just
and
picked it
then you are
up.
you found a competitive product, competitor to our product, so people don't have to
Yeah,
use our
that's
product.
right. Well, of course, if
Yeah.
you've got inner peace,
Mm,
then many of the physical issues that arise can be addressed
mm.
from the inside out.
Oh yeah.
If you're peaceful, you've got serenity, your overall wellness raises up. So maybe that's why it's only one letter difference,
Oh yeah.
because it is a form of medication, but a natural medication.
Well, T means tranquility.
One C is. Oh, I'll let any suggestions what the C might be in, yeah, the difference in the letter. C, what would C be? Confusion. No, confusion, because if you've got a problem and then you take something to relieve the symptoms, but the confusion is you don't know where it really came from, what the root
Mm,
was,
mm, mm,
what
mm.
the where the seed came from. And maybe meditation. I wonder if I'm going to start confusing those words now that I've thought about it. But the meditation is discovering that root, I guess. But
Mm.
also, really, meditation isn't focusing on the physical aspect of things. Here's another Kiwi.
Wow. Kia ora, John.
Wow.
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 I did a 10 days Vipassana course in Northland, New Zealand in 2001. Wow, that was 24 years ago. Silent meditation, hardest
He's
practice.
Andre's feeling old now. 24 years ago. Silent
Wow.
meditation, hardest but best thing I've ever done in my whole life. 24 years ago, and it's made such a big impact that he's still thinking about it. How's that, guys? Not just that, but it was also held in the nicest place on the planet. Now, people think, well, the nicest places, you know, I don't know, they think of all the tourist hotspots, but Northland is a forgotten paradise. Northland, specifically New Zealand. Why is it fantastic? Because no one knows about it. Mine, oops.
Well,
I've let-
Sandy is asking a question. My question is, do the frequencies from the generators heal at the root of the cause?
It depends what the frequencies are. If you use some of the um, mind block, use some of the meridian frequencies, then it can come from within. Uh,
The root of the cause.
yeah, the root.
It really depends on how you understand the root of the cause.
I know because there's
There are
people.
different levels.
Wow, word for word, what I was going to say, because most people would say the root cause of a disease is viruses or bacteria or parasites or mold or something, but actually it goes a little bit further than that.
Well,
Like
much further than that. Okay, you
lifetimes before that. Because what was the why are you and not your brother or sister attacked by the viruses and whatever?
well, cause and effect.
Cause and effect. So
Yeah.
so really you're looking at your when you're talking about long ago, let's say, for example, you had a previous life, just for argument's sake. I'm treading on thin ice here.
Well, cause and effect doesn't have to go through different lives.
No, it can be
It
even.
can happen
That's
anytime.
right.
Yeah.
So we truly believe that everything that you do, good or bad, has repercussions. It balances the scale. And so if you do amazingly fantastic things, then your life changes for the better. But having said that, there are some people that are saints, but they still succumb to cancers and things. But that's because the time scale is not just this lifetime. But anyway, that's for another day.
Well, we were sending a book together with all others before, and that book is called Liao Fan's Four Lessons. That book talked about a person who changed his life through doing good things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are interested, we can send that book to you.
You've got it online too, don't
Yes,
you?
that's right. Send the online one.
Okay. Okay. Lao funds for
Liao Fan's
lessons.
Four Lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool reading. It's not
Mm.
heavy reading either.
That book totally changed my mind about 10 years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God, no.
It's starting from about 10 years ago.
Really?
Mm,
But we've only been married like about,
10 years?
oh, is it?
Um, yeah. Nine.
Wow. Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, but
time really flies when you're having fun. And we are having fun.
and now everyone knows we're married.
And for how long?
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to another round of meditation. Now, last time we talked about samatha meditation, where you do your meditation with you describe that one better because I don't really do that one very often.
Oh, you use an object as an anchor. You focus on that object. And every time you find that you are thinking about something else, then you come back to that object. So it's to develop to train our concentration.
Yes.
Huh.
And this week we're going to talk about Vipassana meditation. It's actually the meditation that I generally do, that the way I do it, but I never used to well, until a few short hours ago. I never knew the name for it. But this is the kind of meditation that I do.
Not only he does it when he sits down, he also does it like probably throughout the whole day. That's his lifestyle.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Yeah, but it is true. Meditation isn't just something you do when you sit down on your bottom and you get into the posture straight back and la da 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 da. And then you do your 20 minutes, half hour, or whatever length of time, and then forget about it or stop it. You're doing meditation for a change. And the best way to implement a change is to live it. So you try and incorporate it into your life.
Your life is meditation, and your meditation is your life.
You do this
Sorry. Shall we go back to the
every
presentation?
every time you do this. You always say so much more better than how I could have possibly said something. But it's true.
Yeah, but I
But it is,
say better than I do, but you do much better than you say.
is this a Zen thing? I don't know. For me naturally, I am a thinker, but I contemplate a lot, and I just found that it matches my character, the way I am. I don't know why. Everyone's got different characters, but for the way that I am is I try and keep in this state during my everyday life, and even when I sleep, as I'm going to sleep. But anyway, this is just myself. I mean, we'll start the enough of me. We'll start this presentation. So I'll share, and I'll choose. Oh, why is there two? That makes it easy. I've got two instances of it. So what I'll do is, huh, I'll I'll quit Keynote completely. So now Keynote is gone, and then I'll start it again. And
You've saved the changes, right?
yeah,
Okay.
okay. Is proof. Okay, so now if I go to share again, it should only show the one. Please only, yep, there we go. It's only one, and lots of other stuff, but I'll close off WeChat in case someone calls me. And I'll share sound and we'll share. Alrighty. And
Make
we'll
it
play.
larger.
Make it bigger. Spooky2 online meditation with me,
And me.
Vipassana in practice, insight through mindful observation. Now, this is truly something you can do during the day. Just you can observe anything, and in particular, observe yourself. Why do you think these thoughts? Why are you thinking? Why? You can think of anything and just look at it as almost like a scientist, but a scientist observing yourself and everything that's happening, every thought, everything that is you. Now, this table compares samatha, which is what we did last
Two
week,
times.
2 times, to vipassana. Now, samatha, as Echo has said, last 2 times. So you can look at our previous 2 meditation videos. But just recapping, the purpose of samatha is to calm and stabilize the mind, whereas vipassana is to develop an insight into the nature of reality, the truth. The
Yeah.
focus, samatha, is really concentrating on one thing. Remember, our mind is like a dancing monkey all over the place. We have to calm it down. If you focus on your breathing or on a particular object, then that's training your mind to have a laser focus on one thing. Whereas Vipassana, you become more the observer. You notice things, everything, thoughts, feelings, sensations, everything, even your own emotions. And you don't think in your mind very heavily. You just watch and don't make any judgment.
That's very important.
Just observe, nothing more. Okay, samatha is the concentration, one-pointed, laser-focused attention, whereas vipassana is an overall encompassing mindfulness. It's a clear observation of experience, not a clear judgment of experience, or even not even deep thinking, but just an observation, just looking, just there. Mental qualities, tranquility and serenity is what Samatha focuses on, whereas Vipassana is really all about insight and wisdom. I'm hogging this, aren't I? You do the next one.
Oh, it's very good. I'm
Oh,
also learning.
okay.
You're doing a very good job
Thank
because
you.
you're doing it through your own experiences.
Yes, well, I've got so much experience in Samatha. We were doing that before.
Oh, because you've already gone beyond that.
Well, I don't know
Um,
whether it's beyond, but it's what suits me more. The object of meditation during samatha, again, because you're wanting to focus on something, you focus on one thing to calm that dancing monkey down. So it can be a breathing, it can be a photograph, a painting, a statue, it can be
Anything.
anything, just
Yeah.
any one thing,
Mm.
not several things. Whereas Vipassana, because you're observing everything and anything, bodily sensations, your own thoughts, your own emotions, and your mental states as well. Why do you feel sad? What is the causative thing? But you don't think actively, aggressively. You just look and allow the universe to give the answers. In some ways, I think samatha is like the first stepping stone. Is that how
Yeah,
you
that's
would
right.
agree with that? So
That's right.
it's really training your mind, and
Yeah.
then once your mind is trained, then you let it give it more reins. Let it
Yeah.
go a little bit.
When it jumps everywhere, we don't have the strength to do Vipassana meditation.
Right. Because when you look at the goals for samatha, it's absorptive meditative states. It means basically more the physical aspects like breath and image and sound, maybe not so much concept, but most of it is physical things, whereas Vipassana is almost everything but physical. The realization of impermanence. Boy, I could go on forever about impermanence. Everything's impermanent. We all die.
Oh, it's
All our children die.
observing our different senses reacting to the outside world. For the our eyes, when it looks at something, you know that you are looking at something.
Yes.
You know, our ears, because there are noises everywhere. But it's important to know that our mind can only notice one thing at a time. But we don't, sometimes we think that we can hear a lot of things at the same time. That's because our mind is too fast and we can't, it's just too fast. We can't tell that they actually happen at different time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The goal of Vipassana is to gain greater insight and realize the truths of the universe. Absolutely everything is impermanent. Even Mount Egmont is impermanent. Everything arises and ceases. Everything, even the world. With samatha, we try and exclude distractions by focusing on one object. Then we block out in our minds this distraction that you were talking about before. But with Vipassana, because you become like a sponge, then everything that arises is meditated on. And the end result is very, very important. The result of samatha is for a peaceful, unified mind. It's peaceful, you're at tranquility, you've relaxed yourself, and your mind has become more focused, which is the unification of thoughts. Whereas in Vipassana, it's liberation through wisdom. Without a teacher, you are gaining wisdom through observation. Again, you're like a scientist looking at an experiment, observing an experiment, and you see an outcome. And then you draw conclusions from that outcome. Well, Vipassana is like that. I think samatha will be hard to do during the course of a day. You can't focus on one object while you cross. Or actually, I wonder when people look at their cell phones and they cross a cross a busy road and they're oblivious of all the cars around you. That's Samatha, isn't it? A zombie.
Wow,
But
but the images change all the time.
that's true. So I'm saying it tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
But it's kind of similar where you block things off and you laser focus on one thing that's in the palm of your hand. Whereas Vipassana, it's the wisdom you're after. And that wisdom comes through contemplative meditation, which is what I'd always regarded my kind of meditation before I learned the word Vipassana. I always thought it was like contemplative because I'd contemplate on things when I meditate, but not contemplate like in thinking things like got to buy this and do this and build this and do that. Just keeping my mind blank, but nonetheless contemplating.
When you say contemplating, does that mean observation?
Uh, yes, it is observing, but it's observing self. It's one of the hardest things to describe because Echo has asked me several times, and I still have failed to really get her to understand what I regard as contemplative meditation. And maybe everyone is different. Maybe other people that do contemplative meditation take a different route and do things in a different way. I only know from myself what I do, but it's my everyone has different paths, and my particular path is this way. And sometimes I'm sitting down at a table, and I realize that I am actually doing contemplative meditation. I'm zoned out, but I'm zoned within. I'm not daydreaming.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's what Vipassana is, like daydreaming. Okay, so that clarifies, I hope, the differences between the two. Meditation is a solitary activity. Vipassana meditation is a delicate psychological activity. The mental set of the practitioner is crucial to its success. The technique works best in an atmosphere of calm, benevolent confidence. Keep this in mind. Calm requires concentration. For example, we chant before evening classes begin. On one hand, it will guide you into a good mental state to generate bodhicitta, to purify and to pacify your mind. On the other hand, it will lead you into an atmosphere of benevolent confidence where your learning will be effective. Meditation is a tough job. Since it's tough, it needs practice. Meditation takes energy. You need courage to confront some pretty difficult mental phenomena. You need to confront them. And the determination to sit through various unpleasant mental states. Laziness just will not serve. Those who are lazy or timid won't succeed. During meditation, there are two things to do. First, practice concentration. Second, on the basis of concentration, practice mindfulness. That was short and sweet.
Mm. Well, there are some beginners that do you want to say a little bit more about how to,
With Vipassana?
No, concentration first.
Okay. Well, the purpose of when you first start meditation, you've got to clear your mind of all the noise and clatter that's inside and outside. We can't do much about what's happening outside, but we can put like a firewall there. It's like, I guess, going inside a soundproof room and closing the door, and then the only sound you have is your inner sound, your thoughts. Then when you meditate, you just try and Settle your own thoughts. Calm your thoughts. Use discipline, self-discipline, to calm that dancing monkey. And you reach a stage where you can do this, where you can sit down, take a few deep breaths, and just start your meditation. If you can focus on one object or one thing, like your breathing, and you've always got your breathing with you. So this is why it's such a good method. If you haven't got breathing, you've got a few problems. then then that's all you need. You can meditate anywhere, on the bus, on the way to work. It doesn't have to be a perfect place. It can be during lunchtime at work. It can be any time. It's just a quiet time. Just put yourself into a restful state and just cleanse out the inside and train yourself so that you can do it. You can block out all this noise. And once that noise is blocked out, then you start into the second stage, I guess, Vipassana, where you can start opening yourself up again and not be so strict on yourself
Mm.
and become more the observer, because you're no longer worried about the noise, confusion that's happening around you. And there will be no confusion inside you because you've already addressed that in the first stage. So then you can go to the next level, which is contemplative meditation or vipassana. Now, I think the meditation starts on the next slide.
Yes.
So,
You can cross your legs and your
oh,
back straight, but
flight mode?
yeah, mine is yeah.
Mine's not.
Well, yours is.
Mine is?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah. You can find a quiet place and sit on the chair or anywhere. Uh, your back is straight, but don't be too stressed. Just relax yourself, and you can either put your hands on your knees, or you can do your hands like this and put some on your,
Mm.
what is that word?
Lap.
Oh, lap. Right.
Yeah.
And then you close your eyes. And at the very beginning, you can do 3 very deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we now know what the purpose is of meditation. Now that we've been doing it for how many times now? But meditation is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to be something which is unpleasant and you've got to make yourself do it. So make sure it's comfortable in your position. If you find that you have to do it up against a wall, then do so. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change, adversely affect your meditative session. It's just going to make it so it's more comfortable. Some people even meditate lying down. It really doesn't matter, because all your focus in the first stage is on that single object or your breathing, and the second stage on mindful meditation. And really, any position is okay. And when you do the Vipassana meditation for a while, you can meditate while you're walking along. You can meditate while you're doing your shopping. It's like a part of you is always in that state. It's very hard to explain, but over time, you can do it. So I'm going to push the button.
Well, next page probably is talks about the background music.
Oh, yes. Now everyone's sitting. Oh, everyone's got their back straight too. Now, in this particular meditation session, we're going to bless you all with the solfeggio frequencies. Now, they're the natural tones of the earth.
Mm.
They're known to harmonize the body and mind. There's 6 main frequencies. Oh, this is getting technical. But without going into the numbers, the frequencies release fear and guilt. They clear negative energy, restore cellular balance, improve relationships. What does that mean? How can a frequency improve relationships?
Well, once you are in peace, you don't have conflict with anyone around you.
Well, that's true. So maybe that's how it does it. It means that you are more at peace. And A's detoxification gets rid of all the nasties in your body. And now that's the last one is the best one. Enhances awareness and inner clarity. They synchronize our brainwaves, restore vibrational harmony, and promote deep relaxation and healing. I'm hoping that none of our participants fall asleep during this meditation class, but
It's
actually,
okay.
you stole my thunder. If you do, it's okay. We forgive you because that's actually quite a blessing. If you go to sleep while you meditate, you're actually meditating while you're sleeping. You're carrying the meditative state to sleep, and it's a way of doing very long periods of meditation.
And it also means that your body needs sleep.
Oh, are you Captain Obvious? Yeah, but it's if it does, there really are no rules apart from the focus and mental training. So there's a bit of discipline, but not with regards to the physical aspect. But if you can, it just helps. So let's do it. Now I am really going to push the button and it's going to start now. So get yourself comfortable and close your eyes and we will go.
Keep your eyes closed. Gently rub your hands. Put your hands over your eyes. Feel the warmth from your hands. And you can pat your head, pat your arms, pat your body. And you rub your hands again and put them over your kidneys. Feel the warmth. Now you can slowly open your eyes.
And notice that everyone's gone. Wow.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Now we send blessings. The key factors that determine an individual's spiritual energy level are their social motives and state of mind.
Let's create a world filled with peace and happiness together.
May
All beings
being
always possess happiness
happiness
and the causes of happiness. May all beings always be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings always have the joy of no suffering and feel contentment in their hearts. May all beings be free from greed and anger and abide in equanimity and altruism. Well, the other day I talked to John. I said to him that while I was reading a book about meditation, and that master said the first thing before doing a meditation. Do you still remember what it is?
Yeah, the why are you meditating?
Before you start to do meditation.
Well, I thought that was what it was.
What was it?
You focus. You contemplate on the purpose of meditation.
No, the thing you do before you start a meditation is to develop a genuine bodhicitta. Thinking that why we do meditation is because we want to liberate ourselves.
That
And
doesn't say the purpose of
what
meditation.
is it?
The purpose of meditation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but
I thought I was right.
yeah, the purpose of meditation, what is it? We have to tell our audience.
Well, you carry on. You're fine.
Only when we are liberated we can help others.
Bodhicitta is like a universal love for all sentient beings, not just humans, but all lives, and the desire to help them.
Yeah, we do meditation not just to help ourselves.
Yeah.
The purpose of helping ourselves is to help others.
So in the beginning, it's kind of selfish because you block everything off. It is, but then it changes.
Oh yeah.
Because as you then become
You
the master,
open up and you embrace everything, everyone, all the lives.
Because at that point you have got the self-discipline, you've got the training and the insight and the wisdom. And the wisdom comes from this meditation practice.
Mm. If you are a beginner, it's very important you do meditation every day. Probably, you can start from 20 minutes a time, and you can then gradually increase the time each time, the duration each time.
You don't need to, but you can.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's important to do it every day. So that's why we have Spooky2 virtual meditation activity. You can join us and you can win Spooky2 points. And also you can join our online meditation with John and me. The next one will be in 2 weeks' time, Wednesday, every second Wednesday, right? We do an online meditation with our friends. So join us next time.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing your smiley faces next time. If you want to learn more about personal growth, we have a personal growth
YouTube
website,
channel.
YouTube channel.
And you can also go to lightandwisdom.com to learn more about meditation. And yeah, join our virtual meditation challenge, which I mentioned, and also join our online meditation.
Next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will stop sharing. There we have it. And thank you everybody for all your support and everything. And Lorraine, I hope you enjoyed your first meditation. When you come on to our channel and you watch the videos, you're surrounded by love. All the people here, I've never once had a rancid comment from anyone. It's always been supportive, even when I've made a complete mess of things, technical issues or whatever. It's always, we support you. It's always,
Well, we support each other.
yeah, it's always been great. So thank you very much for participating, everyone. For scheduling this medication just for me. Yeah. No, there's a mystifying Mark. You're welcome.
Well,
Uh,
the universe knows what you need.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And let's see. Karen was asking, is it possible to get a copy of this music?
Music. Oh yeah, sure.
How?
We have it on Spooky2 Rife Spooky2 Rife YouTube channel.
Oh,
Is that the music?
the solfeggio.
No, not solfeggio. Is that a solfeggio?
Yeah.
Or
Using solfeggio is a bass.
okay, I thought he was talking about the Four Immeasurables music while we do the blessings.
Oh, well,
Which one was it? But yeah,
I think in the context it would be the music of the meditation, and if that isn't online, can we make it online? It must be right.
yeah, sure, all of them. Okay, sure.
Doing time. This is Andre. Doing time, doing Vipassana. There's a great film on YouTube. Look it up, everyone. We will. Thanks,
Yeah,
Andre,
well,
for
thank
that.
you.
Doing time, doing
Doing
Vipassana.
Vipsana.
Yep, yep.
Mm.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. And Bill was saying, even coming in late, it was wonderful. We noticed there was a chair empty, but we saved it for you, Bill. So it's never a problem. I know sometimes the traffic is a little bit slow. So you are forgiven. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
See you in a fortnight's time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we did okay.
Yeah, you did okay. And I did okay too.
Yeah. Yeah. The measure is if anyone leaves during meditation. But look, we had 30 more ones that
40.
left after I opened my mouth. Was it 40?
What was the book Echo mentioned?
Oh, that was the book.
Doing time, doing meditation, doing Vipassana. That was not the book. That was a film on YouTube.
Yes. Someone in.
That book.
Oh,
Okay, okay. But I was reading in Chinese, but that must have an English book. Yeah, because that master, no, Liao Fan's four lessons. That was for Liao Fan's. I'll write it.
okay.
I'll write it down. Liao, but that was Liao Fan's four lessons. Uh, and there's another book which talked about meditation. Was that the one you asked? But I don't know about the English name.
Ah,
Let me check.
the book's in Chinese.
But that master is from Nepal, so
Oh, but even Nepal, many people don't know how to speak English there. Does he write it?
really? You sure? I thought they speak English,
Oh,
don't they? Oh, they don't have English
oh,
version then. I'm sorry.
okay,
But if I find out, I'll let you know.
okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We're very happy.
Thanks, everyone.
You make us better people.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have be blessed with a time with you.
Mm.
Thank you. Bye. Keep on passing the love forward.